Greetings and salutations and all that. Yet another evening of a little bit of fun with Autonauts. So let's get right into it and see what kind of adventures Shardania has to offer today. Boom. Here we are. That looks like a whole lot of organized chaos. Or something. Oops. Looks like our quarry has run out of power again. So I guess I'd better go fix that first. Can't run out of stone. That would be bad, okay? Whoops, that guy's out of power too. Oh, he's getting fixed. Never mind. There we go. Right. So, we were in the process of setting up some farms and stuff so we can get some food produced. So that's definitely what we are going to see about finishing up today, because that would be fairly useful. Hey Pancakes, good to see ya. So we still have one little thing that we still need to do for the wheat farm, and that's adding in a bot to unjam the stock box once that fills up. Don't necessarily need to do it right now, but at some point we will have to. The berry farm is quite a different story though, because that will kind of require that we add in some sort of tool so we can harvest the berries. Initially, we have the option of using sticks. We can just grab a stick and whack a bush, and that'll then harvest the berries and leave the bush. For now, though, I think I'm gonna wait doing that, simply because we're not that far away from being able to get some research going, and in doing that, we should be able to have a quick look at the research stuff. So the tool technology will grant us the crude blade, the mallet, the fishing stick, and the crude hand net at the cost of 20 wool and a stone. So not particularly expensive, something we can do easily. But the benefit of grabbing that is that it unlocks the farming technology, which then costs the crude blade and 100 wool. So that will then unlock the crude flail, which has about twice the amount of durability of the stick, something like that. So much more beneficial using that. So we'll see about getting some colonists up and running, and we'll start by just feeding them some mushrooms. That should be fine. So I'm kind of thinking that we'll put down a village over here, or village and village. We don't exactly have a whole lot of tech to build stuff for them just yet, so we'll have to do with just stuffing them on the floor, basically. Actually, I wanted to get the 2 crates here so we can upgrade this one. And then we'll need, let's see, would be nice if we had a collection box that we can store the mushrooms in, another one for berries once we get that running, and then we need a box to collect the wool into, and I'd like another local box at the research station so we can do a supply run between wherever the village is and get a local stash of the woo there. So we're gonna craft up some of these, and then we'll see about setting up a oh, actually I need one more box by the um, incubator is what I was trying to say. Some guy has now watched my YouTube video that is a song on a 1 hour loop for 3 hours. Awesome. People are strange. People are strange. Let's see. We kind of want to get the seed dispenser as well as the incubator down. So let's see. What if we put, say, yeah, let's put the dispenser there and the incubator here. And then we'll grab one of these boxes and put that here. And then we'll see about adding in a couple of bots that can basically run the incubator. So running the incubator is something that takes up 5 pieces of food, so 5 mushrooms basically. So we'll see about maybe setting up a couple of bots to do that for us, so we don't have to. That way we can just go and dispense some seeds and have another bot deliver the colonists over here, so we can just set them up nice and easy. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So grab those. Are these getting wound up? Yeah, they are. Cool. So we can definitely do that. Right. Let's get some collect weeds. Why is he sitting there? He's supposed to be in there. There we go. Okay. All this disorder and chaos. Right. So this will be incubation. We'll use that, and then we'll see about right. So first of all, we'll need food supply incubator. So we'll get a supply bot that supply mushroom fetches some mushrooms from that box and delivers them to this box. It looks like I was far away. Okay. Yoink. Go there. So we'll have him fill up there and unload here and do this until this box is full. And when he's done, we'll just have him sit there. Go. So right now we do have a little bit of an issue in terms of capacity. So the capacity here is that these bots can basically only hold 3 items at a time, and we need to put 5 into the incubator. So what I'm thinking is that we will have one bot go fetch a colonist seed and then add in the seed to the incubator and go grab 1 mushroom from here, and then have a second bot do a loop twice where it gets 2 at a time and then adds to the incubator. And when they're done, we'll then have a colonist, and then I think we'll just use 1 more bot to deliver the colonist over here. See if we can set that up. Okay, So to get this working, we are definitely going to need a seed. So I'm gonna make one. Then this guy, he will be incubate colonist. Right. So actually, let's do this instead. Add to incubator. This will be the guy that goes here to fetch the food. So we'll put him in here and teach him how to do stuff. So he will listen for a command to incubate. Incubate. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so we'll have him go there. See if we can. Unfortunately not. So we'll have him go here instead. Go there. And then we will grab 2 from here. So times 2. And then this, actually, let's grab another one, see if we can. There we go. And then I don't know if we can add to it. No, we can't, not yet. Okay, so we'll just set them down here and put that in there. Now we can. I just need to fetch these 2, record, and then add there. Which will then be until hands empty. And then this needs to be done twice. And then he can do this forever. So what he will do is... actually, I need to fix this. There we go. Right. So he will go to this box right here, fetch 2 mushrooms, then go add them to the box here, go back, and grab another 2, and then he will wait for the next shout of incubate. And since we now have 1 too little, there we go. Woohoo! We brought new life to this world. Colonists give you woo if you give them food. Yes. And that's why we did the farms. Yay. Colonization starts down there. And ends all the way up here. Sweet. So we're basically at the very first tier of colonist evolution. So the trick here is then to keep progressing, hopefully to the point where we achieve the highest evolution. But we'll see how well we do. For now, though, we are going to need to move this guy over here. I thought I had started him. Oh well, there we go. Right. So, when this guy has charged up, we'll have him become the dude that moves them. So, move colonist. And he, of course, needs to be in the incubation thingy. And he will then do this. Find this guy in this area, and then let's just put him up here, I guess. There we go. That'll deliver him there. And then when he's done, we're gonna have him go, let's see, we'll put him at this box. I'll just grab one so I can get the move too. So we'll put him here and then have him do this forever. Job done. Then I'll just go put down the mushroom over here because I can't put it back in the box. Right. Last one will be the guy that picks up the colonist seed, puts it in the incubator, fetches a single mushroom and adds it to the incubator. So this would be incubate colonist. There. And for this to work, I will have to make another seed. So I'll do that. And then we can start recording this guy. So he's gonna look for one of these, then go add it to this one. And since we're here, we will shout the incubate so that the other bot will start. Then we'll go fetch one of these and add it to this guy. And that will put him there, so that'll be fine. And then we'll just have him do this forever. So since we're now kind of stuck in limbo with this, I'm just gonna add these manually. There we go. And he goes. Right, so I'd like to get, say, I don't know, another 2. This winder ran out, that's why. Get these back online, there we go. And then I'll go make another 2 villages, and then we can set up the village thing. There we go. He fetches the colonist seed, shouts that the other bot needs to fetch. There we go, nice. Sweet, that seems to be working nicely. And then, of course, this guy, when he comes back, he'll discover that little villager there and get things rolling from there. So let's get something set up here. So I'm kind of thinking that we will do something along maybe do this, and then let's see, 1, 2. So if we put say the berry box there, and yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Okay, so this will be supply village, and this will then be mushroom, mushroom village, and then that guy will be berries at the village. Typos are us. There we go. Okay, so let's get these guys set up here. So for now we'll just do, I don't know, we'll put all 4 of them on one side, and then we can move them later. There. There we go. Okay, then we need another team. Do a red one again. This will be the village. Right, so first of all, we kind of need to fetch some mushrooms, so another supply bot. And he's just going to do the usual stuff. Go fetch some mushrooms here and fill up the other box. And this guy we're just gonna run pretty much forever. So however many you can carry, and fill up that box. There we go. And until hand's empty, and keep doing your thing. And then we'll put him up in village. Right, then we need a bot to go snag some mushrooms in the box and find a colonist that's hungry. So this will be feed mushroom. If I could spell, apparently I can't. So to do this, we'll start by grabbing however many we can until hand's full. And then we'll go find these guys. So go find one there, and we'll do this. Actually, come to think of it, we need to do this a little bit differently because I want this feeder bot to basically stop doing this when that box is full. So we'll do until the wood supply is full, and when it's full we're gonna put him yeah, we're gonna put him there. Seems like a good spot. So the only thing left to do is to move the search area, so I'm gonna put that there. That should be fine. And get going. Then we have our first piece of woo right there, so we're gonna go collecting that. Collect woo 1, so I'm gonna do 1 collector per side, just to try and you know, spread out the load of it a bit. So you are going to go here and put that there, maybe maximize it, which means we can't because there's a border up there, but yeah, we'll put them here, that's fine. Keep doing this until your hands are full, and then go stuff them in the box. Go. There we go. So that should start bringing in some of this lovely woo, so we can do some research. So next up, figure out a spot for the research area. So where do I want to put that? How about maybe over here? Actually, that's yeah, could put it here. Yeah, we'll put it there. And then the last box there. This would then be the woo supply research. There we go. And that will then be the research station. So we're gonna need, let's see, at some point we're probably gonna need to put in a, whatchamacallits, a winder bot up here, maybe. Don't know, we'll see. But for now, we will need to get another team going, so we'll call this research. There we go. And then start by having a supply bot. I don't know if we need to, but we'll see. I would probably want to add 2 of them to keep it moving sufficiently quick. So you will go there, however many you can carry, and deliver them there. And that will be until hands empty. Get going. So that'll take care of moving. There we go. Official planning, colonization level 1. Ooh, not too bad, not too bad. If I remember right, this now unlocks the signs, yes, as well as the scooter. Yay, I've been waiting for this guy. Nice. I also get the first wonder. You've unlocked a wonder. Yay. And a commemorative slab. Holy crud, we're doing a lot today. So, special storage for your special hats and tops. Not gonna build that right now. I still haven't quite worked out what it's good for, but I guess it's one of those aesthetic things. Anyway, let's see about getting that scooter made. So it needs 2 crude wheels, which we've already made. Then it needs 1 plank and 3 poles. So let's go fetch 1 plank over here, as well as 3 poles. So the scooter is basically just a movement speed bonus. And then we'll grab the 2 wheels. And the scooter can only be used by me. So there we go. That's much better. Much better. Okay. Right. So we've got some wool coming in. I think I'm gonna add in another collect wool up at the village, just because at some point we will most likely end up producing so much wool that we just can't you know, keep up. So just gonna do this quick, and then that should bump it down to where the other one is. Yep, nice. Collect however many you can carry, and then go deliver here. And until hands empty, keep doing this forever. And then I'm gonna add in another wool supplier for the research, just to get it moving a little bit quicker. So you will go here. Grab 1 from there. Hands full. Go deliver here. Oh, that's quite the storm. Hands empty. Keep going. There you go. Okay. So let's have a quick look at research now that we've got research currency coming in. We wanted the blade, mallet, fishing stick, and that extra net thingy that we don't really need right now, but maybe later. So to start this research, I need a stone. So let's go to the market and get one. There we go. Right. So next up, I need to grab some wool from here and feed it into the research station. So might as well have a bot do that. Research. There we go. And record. So go grab however many you can grab here, and then add them to this guy until your hands are empty. Keep doing this. There you go. Repetitive tasks are us, and we've just hit the 90 bot mark, so we're getting quite a bit of population, but so far it's running very nicely. There we go. Getting some research done. See, we've already stuffed 7 in there out of 20, so we should be done with this pretty quick. And then we can get something done about this. Right now I see that the weeds box has actually run full, so while we're waiting for that, yep, we've got 90 bots. You can see it in the top right corner. For now, we need to add another bot for the weed farm. So let's get an unjammer in there. He needs to look at this box, check for it to become full. When it's full, grab a handful and stuff in the other box. So we always have a stock supply. There we go, first research done. Crude hand net, nice. A fishing stick so we can fish, which means extra food. And a wooden mallet so we can go whack things. Haha, poor trees. I have you in my sight. And the crude blade. Right, so I'm just gonna finish this unjammer first. And then I'm gonna go do the crude blade that we need for the next level of research. Actually, I think I'm gonna move this guy here and then go do that first, because the research takes time. And might as well get that started, then we can go do all the other things. So for the crude blade we need 2 stones. So let's go grab 2 stones quick, and then just make one. Them trees are doomed. Very much so. Let's see if we can get that winder. He's right there. Sweet. Okay, so right now we are not researching anything, but we need to get this started. Definitely. Because that will give us, just to recap quick here, that will give us the scythe, the hoe, and the flail, which will help us with the berry farm. So definitely a good investment. Let's get that going. There we go. Now they can do their thing, and I can get back to doing this thing. So let's get up here and grab the unjammer bot and get him set up. So we'll just grab one from there. Because we basically want him to sit by that box and wait until it's full. And when it's full, grab a handful and stuff it in that box. And keep doing that. There we go. So now we have an identical setup for the weeds as we've got for the mushrooms, which means that box will always be available for replanting. Same for this box. And the bigger box will be the cache of resources that we can pull from, so we can get some more stuff done. And I've already prepared a similar setup for the berry farm. However, we kind of need the flail researched first, just to avoid putting too huge of a strain on our current stick production. Though now that we've got access to the mallet and can craft it, we do have the option that we can, and we probably will have to at some point, have our toolbots in the tool shop craft up a mallet so we can go whack the trees and get some more tree seeds and some more sticks when they run out. But for now, we'll just see how well it goes. There we go. I know that right now we're not keeping up with food demands particularly well, because we basically only have one bot moving food back and forth, so not a huge throughput. But that will level out when we get the berries fixed up, and in the meantime I can help them out a little bit. So let's try and do that, seeing as we're waiting for him anyway. Let's see, why is this bot not collecting anything? Oh, it was stuck on an item that was reserved by a different bot. That's why. Do. Oh god, I'm looking forward to the Mark II bots. These bots are just so epically slow. It does help a little bit having that scooter, though. Driving right through the bushes is probably not the best idea. This is just to help them get this stuff done. We're at 68 out of 100, so close. Oh, actually, I should probably... he probably just put it on repeat and left the keyboard. Right, so we'll leave this for crude blades, and then we'll add in a couple more of those workbenches. Let's see. Um, we're getting those 3, so I think we'll do 4 of these. Ah, okay. Well, perhaps he just enjoys the music. You never know. This is actually a pretty big tree area. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, another apple tree. And a goddamn chicken. Which means we're gonna have eggs everywhere. Ugh. Okay. Egg box. We're gonna need an egg box because we're gonna run into an egg emergency with those chickens. A serious egg emergency. Eek. Right. Let's get rid of these quick. And then, how far along are we? Ooh, 98. 99. And 100. Yay. New tools. So, the flail, the hoe, and the scythe. Nice. So that means we can now set up these. Whoop. So let's get those rolling. And for that, we're actually going to need a bunch more of these, come to think of it. So let's just get a bunch more. There. Okay. Right. So, let's get a workbench on the other side here. So, scythe, hoe, flail, and then I'd love to get the mallet up and running here somewhere at some point. So we'll just put the mallet up there, and this one I would actually like to see if I can put about here, say. Yeah, that should be fine. Right. And then let's get a couple of these. So we can get the, let's see, flail, hoe, and scythe. We need an extra box for storing the crude blades, which we're going to need. So we're going to put that there. And then we can add in the mallet here somewhere as well. So we're going to put that there for now, I think. And we are also going to need 2 of these, if I recall correctly. We're going to need 1 for logs and 1 for poles, I think. So get those. And then at some point, we can slowly start thinking about, finally, where is the... There he is. Cool. So this finally happened. I've been waiting for this to happen for a long time now, just so I could fix this guy up. Right there. And then fix the area up quick. And this winder will then take care of winding up all the actual builder bots while they are in the builder area. So that'll be awesome. Everything is awesome. Awesome, awesome, possum. And the coffee. One must have coffee. Right, the other pallet was finished, so we'll go put these up here. So that'll be for poles, and then I'll make this one for logs. That would be a pole supply tool shop. And for some reason my fingers don't work today. That will be a log supply in the tool shop. There we go. Sweet. And then one extra box. Let's see, are these done? They are. Sweet, 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 sweet. So sweet stuff's happening. See, right now I actually don't exactly have the space to store these. Though if I move this around a little bit, I might actually be able to. Though that winder is a bit in the way, so let's see if we can move him. Tool shop utility. There we go. Let's see if we can just move him over, scoot him over by I don't know, let's yeah, let's put him here instead. Oh. Yes, I am moving there. Go. And then actually these guys stop for a minute and come over here just so I can do this little nifty trick. There we go, because then I can fit this box in here. Plop, just like so. And that will then leave us enough room to have these guys go do their thing. And that one needs to go. Put in a new one. Dar. Right. So these are, that will be the mallet supply. The supply in the tool shop. This will be flail supply, tool shop. And that will be the hoe. This will be the scythe supply tool shop. There we go. And then I need to go set all these up. So that one will be the workbench there. So seeing as this one is the one that's closest to the sticks, that one will become the flail. So workbench flail there. Then that one can stay the crude blade. Crude blade. I can't spell today. Sorry. This will then become the hoe. And I need to go set it. So ho 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 ho. There. And this will become the scythe. So rename this. Scythe. There we go. And then finally this one will be the mallet. So rename this guy. Like so, and we're good to go. So next up is a crap ton of new bots being added. This would then be the crude blade supply tool shop. Boom. I don't think so. At least I would prefer not being Santa, because that means that I get burned up pretty much once every year, strictly due to air friction. So, nah, I don't want to be. Huh. It looks like a winder is out of power over here somewhere. So we'd better go charge these bots up so they can go do their thing. That one. There we go. Okay. So, nightmare of tool shop setup stuff beginning. Okay, so for the hoe we need a stick, we need a blade, and it's basically just the mallet that needs a pole right now. Huh, sure looks like it. Right, let's get the flail set up first, because we kind of need that for the berry farm. So this will be the make flail stick, make pick stick. And he needs to go in this group. There we go. So where am I? I am lost. So up here. I need to get the crude blade going as well at some point, but for now I'm just gonna wait. Record, and to make a flail we need 2 sticks. So we'll do the trick with checking whether his hands are empty or not. If they are not empty, then we will assume that he's already got the materials needed to make one. So here we'll wait for this thing to be empty, that workbench, and when it's empty we'll go add these couple of sticks to it, and he's gonna do this forever, and I'm just gonna make one so we can run the storage bot afterwards. There we go. And then we'll grab another. That will be store flail. There we go. And he belongs in here. So when, let's see, that would be this box, right? So you go fetch one of these, stuff it in there, and then go there. Just doing this to get the move to. Repeat this until our box here is full, and then you're gonna move to that workbench and do your thing. There we go. Right, so those two guys will now keep the flail supplies running. So let's get back to, we don't have a berry farm group yet at all, so let's get one berry. And he's gonna need a tool supply. So since we're here, might as well do it. Yoink. Snag one of these and go to this box. And he's gonna keep doing this until the toolbox is full, and then he's gonna wait. There, go. Right, so now that we have a tool available here, we can start harvesting some berries. So let's do that. And that's, again, is one of those semi-tricky things to set up, because as previous, I kind of want this to run only until that box is full. That way, if and when the supply box fills up and the stock box then fills up, it all stops. So this would be the harvest berry, and we'll have him snag a tool if one is missing. So if your hands are empty, go snag one of these, and then go find yourself a berry bush to hit. There you go. Awesome. And you will keep doing this until the stock box is full. This will then ensure that if his tool breaks, he'll go fetch a fresh one and basically just keep going. And when he's done, we're gonna put him by the toolbox. So get going. Put that in there and move him up here, and then we need a collector dude. So we will add one of those. Collect berry. There we go. Move him up. And then we'll have him go find berries in here. Yoink. Move that over here, like so. Keep doing this until your hands are full, and when they're full, go unload there. Until hands empty, keep doing this forever. There we go. He should now walk around and collect up all the berries for us, so that'll be nice. Sweet. At some point, I think I want to move the tree farm stuff over here and then just have, I don't know, a bunch of them next to each other. That might be something we can do. Okay, so we do have a collector here that's run out. So let's see about setting up Winder Village. Get one of them going. He then needs to be in this one. So let's go find this guy. And then I'm just gonna see about setting up these areas so they effectively overlap. Yeah, that'll be fine. And you will go here when you're done. No, actually you'll go here when you're done. So that'll be one side. Go. Right, so that takes care of him. And then at some point this is gonna fill up. So we're gonna need an unjammer on the berry farm. So berries released, 20. Nice, we got that one as well. Sweet. Thank you very much. Unjam berry. So he belongs up here. Like I saw. And for now we're just gonna set up the script. Then he can do his thing. He needs to repeat until the stock box is full. In which case he needs to go grab a handful of them and put them in there. So hands empty and go. So he'll take care of that, and then we can set up for the village a supplier of berries, and that will then let us move 2 of these over to the other side and get the rest of the village up and running, hopefully. So let's get a supply berry. Needs to be there. Right here, go grab from that one handful. Go deliver there. Until hands empty. I don't know, keep doing this until this box is full. And when it's full, just go there. That should be fine. Then we'll grab 2 of these guys and move them over here. Whoop. And then we'll do a berry feeder. Feed berry. Oh. I cannot spell today's. It's getting a little bit annoying, methinks. Right. So go snag yourself a handful of these, and then go find one of these. And you will do this until hands are empty, I guess. How did I set up the other one? Oh, right. I did an if, and then until that will supply. Yes, right. I forgot. So record. This needs to be in the hands empty. There. And then keep doing this until that box there is full, and when it's full, go stand there. Right. Then this needs to be moved because it should be sitting there instead. And we're good to go. Then I'll have the other collector here. Let's see, he needs to be sitting right there. So that covers this area. Go. So he'll go collect wool on this side, and the other guy is going to collect here. So that'll spread out the load a little bit. So we should hopefully be good to go. Yeah, well, some streams you just listen to, and others you engage with. And some of them you just sit there staring at without ever reacting. But I guess that's the difference. And some streamers are more entertaining than others. There we go. Right. So we actually need to get some more research going. So let's go have a look at that quick. What would be beneficial to do now? So we can do the storage technology and get the good workbench, which will unlock some more stuff that we can craft up, such as, for example, small silo, a barrel, the bucket, and a backpack for us. That only takes a plank and 50. We can get the robotics technology stuff. Upgrade the colonists is what I was trying to find. Do an upgrade for them in terms of getting better shelter for them, so they don't have to sit out there in the rain. And with that, we also have to get the cooking technology upgraded. Now, since we already put a wheat farm in place, this particular technology is not all that difficult to get through. Only reason that I could do that was, of course, because I've already played this stage countless times, so plan ahead a bit. But let's do the storage technology just to get that extra backpack slot. So we're gonna need a plank and 50 wool. So let's go fetch a plank quick and then go set this up. So fetch one of these. There you go. That'll then give us the extra workbench. Actually, I wanted to go check out something here because I would actually love to figure out exactly which certificate unlocks the crude data disk, which I can never remember. Would also be nice if I could remember where the damn thing is. Signs we already have, but as you can see, they require the good workbench. So that's not particularly useful to us just yet. Look at all these things we can make. Ancient stone circle. Yay. Right. Is it in here? No. So where is that? Oh, it's right there. Duh. Level 1 research, robotics technology. Okay, so we actually do need the robotics technology to get it. So we're gonna look into that. Maybe as the next research thing. Yeah, I might as well do that because at the moment we've got like 100 bots that need upgrading. But then again, I can't remember whether perhaps we should investigate that quick. Seeing as we are here, might as well. So this requires 2 poles and 2 tree seeds. That requires poles and planks, gears. Da, 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 da. See, all of this stuff we should actually be able to make more or less as is. Yeah, that doesn't take much either. Right, so we actually only just need to get the next bot level. Then we can start doing some sort of upgrade handling. So when we do that, I'm probably going to want to rearrange the whole bot factory a little bit because it's kind of getting squeezed in there. So we'll see about getting that fixed. Let's see, we are at 10, so research is definitely progressing. In the meantime, we may want to set up some more toolbots. Because it's going to take a while before we're done spending 150. I think it was 150. Yeah, 50 for this one and 100 for the bot upgrades. So we're going to do some supplies over here. Supply log for the tool shop. So this guy is going to go to the market. This little piggy went to the market until hands full, and he needs to go there. Dar until hands empty. Keep doing this until this log pallet is full. When it is, stay there. Go. Then we need a pole supplier, so we'll do that as well. Supply pole. And this is primarily so we can make the whatchamacallit, the mallet. I believe later on we're going to need poles for a couple of other things as well, so should be fine. Grab however many you can. Go stuff them on this pallet. Block. Hands empty. Keep doing this until that thing is full. When it's full, stay there. Go. Right, so that takes care of those 2 supplies. I'm a little... Huh. I wonder where that sound is coming from. Whatever. It sounded like we had a sheep or a cow grazing. Crude backpack upgrade. Sweet, that's one for us. And we now have level 2 stuff unlocked. So that's kind of neat. And that'll let us have a look at the next tier of all the different things and stuffs that we can research, which looks perhaps a little bit overwhelming. But we'll definitely chew through all this one step at a time. But as you can see, we kind of get up there in the numbers, so we definitely want to do something about our current WoW income, which isn't particularly big, but we can do stuff about that. For now though, I'm going to set up the robotics, and get that rolling. So that's another 100. And a tree seed. So let's go fetch a tree seed quick and get that research started. And there. And one little trick. Yeah, I can't do it right now because I've started the research, but one little trick worth noting is that once the next level or the next tier of research unlocks, you get an upgrade option on the research station. That upgrade option will then, once engaged, it'll lock down the research station, so you can't really do much with it until the upgrade is completed, except cancel the upgrade. However, doing that prematurely means that you will potentially end up spending more resources on the same kind of research because it becomes a little more expensive. So definitely try to stick with the current tier of research and the current tier of woo that you've got coming in, and hold off upgrading it until you've basically got one left, or you're done with that particular tier of research. That'll keep the expenses for doing the research down to a minimum. So just one of those small cost tricks. Right, so we can now make a barrel, we can make a silo, we can make a good workbench, and we're probably going to need a couple of those at some point, so let's make one right away. We're going to make another regular workbench, just so we can make that backpack for us, so we don't have to worry about that. Right. So, we still got a lot of tools and such that we need made, so gonna do something about that. Let's see, make crude blade. Methinks. Make crude blade. We're gonna need this for it's kind of a in-between resource when crafting up the hoe and the scythe, so might as well get that crafting so we can fill up the stocks. The crude blade is also used for shears, so at some point we're probably going to want to shear some sheep. So yeah, there's that. This takes 2 stones, so let's go grab a couple of stones. Snag that one, times 2. And then only do this if your hands are empty. Then go add to this one if it is empty, like so. Copy that there, and do these until your hands are empty, and do that forever. Go. Right. Then we need a storage dude for it. So store crude blade. He's gonna need to be in the utility one. And go find this item and put it in that box. So you can go here and we're good to go. So until the crude blade box is full, like so, and then repeat forever, go. And then I need to get the other one started as well, like so. There. Right. So that takes care of the crude blade crafting. Then we just need to set up for the scythe and for the mallet. So we're going to do that next. And for both the scythe and the mallet, sorry, the scythe and the hoe, it needs one crude blade and one stick. So we're gonna need the good old make hoe stick. How do you make a hoe stick? um, yeah, those names are sometimes a little funny. Right, so go fetch a stick if you don't have anything in your hands. There we go. Then we wait for uh, the whole workbench to be empty, and then we go and add a stick to it, and that should be fine. Then we need to add a crude blade. Make a hoe blade. Actually, we'll do C blade. There we go. And he belongs in that one as well. So he needs to go to this box and fetch a blade if his hands are empty. Uh-oh. That sounded like we reached another something. This guy, go add it there. And when he's finished, there we go. Do this basically forever. So we can actually start this up now. There we go, basic upgrades, sweet. We now have all the bot components. So now it's just a question of getting those workbenches built, which we're gonna do shortly. Just gonna grab this guy, start him, and get another storage bot. So this would be the store hoe, and he of course belongs in the utility thing. So we're gonna have him go snag the hoe from there and put it there, and then we're gonna have him go engage with this workbench so we can get that move thing until the hoe box is full. Yes, I know you're flashing. I will go attend to it shortly. There we go. Right. So this guy, basic bot workbench, takes 4 logs, 8 planks, and 6 poles. That's a whole lot of stuff. So to start with, we're going to get rid of these two, and then we're going to set up a couple of these. So these are strictly for crafting up all the different parts and components for the bots in the next tier. So we're definitely going to need at least 3, because from now on it takes 3 parts to build a robot. It takes a head, a body, and a drive. The drive is basically just the drivetrain at the bottom with the wheels on it, legs, whichever. So we're going to need 3 of these at minimum, and then at some point we may want to look at this tab here, what extra components we would want. Now, at the moment, we do have 6 different parts available. We have a brain, which is just a memory upgrade, very handy at times. A sensor, which increases the search range on any of the find commands. Extra carry capacity, speed, energy upgrades, so charges last longer, backpack expansion, and so on. So that's basically another 6 of those workbenches. Might actually, yeah, why don't we just add them right away? Then we can always figure out where we want to put them later. For now, at least, we're going to start up with 3 of them so we can start making those components. Right now, though, we have a massive issue. We do not have any more sticks, or hardly any left. We've got 16 sitting up here, and that's it. So I think that while they do that, we're gonna make some mallets. So that would be make mallet log. And then we're going to do a sort of emergency setup where we'll do a check on, I think, this stick box. So if this stick box ever runs completely empty, we'll have the mallet guy go whack trees until, I don't know, he runs out of power or whatever. Right, so this guy needs to go fetch a log. And of course only if his hands are empty. And then he's gonna sit and wait for this thing. So grab that until this workbench is empty, like so. And do that. And then the other part is a pole. So we're gonna do one for make mallet pole. Put him up here. There we go. Go. Snag yourself a pole if your hands are empty. There we go. And then we need that repeat until the workbench is empty. Go add that. There we go. And since we now have a mallet sitting there, we can actually start this guy. So go, and then go. And then the storage. So store mallet. Plonk. And that's a utility thing, so mallet goes there. So go grab this guy, deliver it there, and then go engage here, just so I can get that move again, like so. And wait, do this until the mallet box is completely filled, and then job done. Get going. There we go. Sweet. That should make a bit of our life a little easier. So let's go get that sort of emergency stick production thing set up. So we'll do mallet storage, forestry. Then of course we need a supply bot for it. So let's get the forestry here. Supply mallet. And at some point when I expand the whole forestry setup, I'm probably just gonna do sort of a shared setup where this guy will go in. So he needs to go there to snag a mallet and stuff it in there. And keep doing this until this box is full. When it's full, stay there. Job done. Then we need the whack tree. So whack a tree up in the forestry. He's then gonna look at, let's see, where are we? Right here. So this one we're gonna need. So he's gonna sit there and wait until, let's see, this box is empty. So when that's empty, go fetch a mallet and then use one mallet full of durability to whack up some more sticks and whatnot. Yeah, that should be fine. Cool. Do this until hands are empty, and then he's gonna go step back and sit there. So that's probably gonna stop him a bunch of times, but whatever. There we go, whacking them trees. So that'll have him do that basically for a full mallet worth of durability, which will hopefully produce some more sticks, because we're running a little low on them. But this should level itself out eventually. Cool. We still have a bunch of issues with winding up here, so I think I'm gonna have a look at the benches and whatnot that we ended up crafting as extras up here. So for now, I think I'm just gonna put these couple of workbenches here just for me. So let's see, can we do a crude disc here? Yes, we can. 2 seats, 2 poles, 2 planks. Right, so let's get those. And this is gonna be so freaking handy. There you are. And yes, I know that I'm now going to completely drown in tree seeds, but whatever. Get me that crude disc. And where is my winder bot? It is right here. So that would be this one. And then when it's alive again, I'm gonna stop it and then have it come to me. Come here. And then grab a copy of his script. So I now have a copy of that, and then I'll go, let's see, this would then be Winder Farms 2. Winder Farms 2. And then have him come to me, because then I can restart this guy, so he'll get the crap out of here, and then I can upload the same script to this second bot, start him, and hopefully that'll now take care of running these farms without them running out of power all the time. Love that crude data disk. Absolutely love it. Right, so what can we do here? We can do the shears, the bucket, which we're gonna need at some point. We can do the signs, which are super useful. And we can also do the crude data storage disk here, so that's fine. Right. Let's see. The next step would, of course, be to get some research going again. So let's have a look at that quick, which is here. We might as well get the cooking technology going. So that's going to take 1 berry. So let's go snag a berry. And then get the research started. There we go. Right, so that'll give us some extra options for, let's see, making some better foods, which we will be sorely needing sometime soonish. We have a lot of these done now, so that's good. Next question, where do we put it? Because right now we've got stuff everywhere, which is not particularly good. Let's see. Let's. How about we move the forestry over here instead? Can we do that? Yeah, we can actually fit it in here. We just need to move the other stuff a little bit. So if we put, I don't know, 1 here maybe, and then 1 next to it, then yeah, we're gonna have to dig some turf here, but yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Boom. And then I think we will just move the, yeah, we'll push it over here. That'll be fine, that'll be fine. So that's basically gonna completely trash our tree farm for a bit. Um, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Right. Yeah, let's move the tree farm over there. That might just be... Yeah, I think that's a decent idea. Alright, let's start by stopping this entire thing, I think. So we'll stop that quick, and then once they're done doing their thing, we can individually move some of them. So let's see, we'll start with the hole diggers, because they definitely need to get moving. So put that there, and go. And grab the other one, and put him over there so they can get started on digging up all the holes for the new trees and such. And then we'll grab this guy. You need to keep chopping there. You need to keep collecting. Collect these, collect these, collect these. Move log. Yeah, you can do that. You can move the sticks. This guy needs to move, because he needs to plant in the new location, which is right there. There you go. Go. And, yeah, the suppliers, I guess, we can leave those running. And the tree seed unjammer is probably stuck over there, yep. And this guy will wait. This guy, I think we're gonna do this, and then add in a second one, because it keeps running out. Nah, we'll leave him. So that should hopefully get rid of all the trees here. And then once that's done, we can move all the storages over there and see about setting up a stump remover. That can then deal with all the stumps over here, so we can clear up the area and then go grab some of all that lovely turf that we dug up earlier, and get rid of this brownish area down here, and then put the new bot factory down here instead. So yeah, that'll work, I'm sure. At least for now. Oh, this guy ran out. So yeah, we're definitely getting ourselves another winder for the forestry, it seems. Go there, and you will discharge this, charge up this guy. Wonk. There we go. Then go mark up this area like so, and when you are done, 1, 2, 3, so he's gonna go, actually he's gonna go stand there. There. Go. And that takes care of that. And then I'm gonna go snag, let's see, I'm gonna go snag myself an axe. And do I have a box? Yes, I do. No, I need a box. Thank you. So, snag an axe. Snag an axe. We're gonna snag an axe. Grab some of these apple trees. Yoink. Ooh, nice. Got 2 apples. Oh, you could actually. Awesome. Nice glitch. Teleporting logs. Oh, we do love this stuff. Right. So we now have a surplus axe. So I'm gonna go put that on top of this one. And for some reason, if I put an item on top of that, that reports the output as becoming empty, which is actually not correct, but whatever. One of them things, I guess. Right, so my little turf team. I think I'm gonna put my turf and stumps. Stump remover in there. That should be fine. That guy is getting collected. That's good. Yeah, this is all good. This is all good. And we can reuse that bot assembly unit to do the next tier of bots now that we've got them. Yeah, the farms are definitely running a little better now. So the interesting thing will be to actually, let's see, I think we're gonna prepare. Right, that's probably not gonna be the best idea. Because, no, actually, yes, that would be for the feeders, so that should be fine because the colonists, the new colonists are being placed up there. So we'll do another 4 colonists. That puts us at a total of 8. Crude Mixing Pot recipes. Yay! More food. Awesome. Right. So... it did make 1. So that's 2. And 3. And 4. There we go. Right, so we can now make the crude mixing pot, and we're probably going to need a couple of these, so let's grab 2 of them, and then we'll go find a log for, I believe this last one is a log? Yeah, it is. So let's go grab a log, and then get the last bit of research in this tier started up. No, go get a log, please. Thank you. And with these new huts, we can then produce a slightly better variety of wool. So that's definitely going to help out. And these are currently a little bit not so good, not so good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right. So just gotta get that chopper bot to finish up his stuff. Now once he's done, we can set up that stump remover and have him go do his thing. So for that purpose, I'm gonna move this over here, and I'm gonna grab the turf box as well, like so. And then we're gonna add in a turf layer bot as well, just so that we can this guy, stop him for a moment. Just gonna borrow you. There, because then I can dig up these 2 mushies and throw them over to the farm stuff, and that'll then just be added to the existing pool of foods. Oh, actually, there is one thing that I wanted to do, which should be in this workbench, I think. Don't remember. Yes, there. Crude backpack upgrade. 5 planks and 1 paola. So let's go fetch some planks. There we go. And 2 poles. Then we'll get ourselves another slot on the backpack so we can carry 1 more item. And that should be enough so we can carry those 6 mushrooms down there. So, yoink. There we go. Cool. Let's go get them. And we don't have to run back and forth 200 times to carry all this stuff over there. There we go. So much better. Yoink. Right. Okay, so these guys are basically done doing their thing. So we're gonna stop this guy and have him move over here instead, like so. And go. And I think we kind of need to move this as well. So let's see, we're gonna put that right there. And then the tools on this side. I think, actually no, we're gonna put the tools on the other side, like so. Because then we can put the mallet thing there, and then we just have the tree seeds here, and the sticks right here, which of course we can't place right now because there's a stick in the way. Annoying. Dude. Get moving. Get moving. Thank you. Now there's a bot in the way. Love it, love it, love it. Right. Actually, I should probably move these back one, come to think of it, just to yield a little more space for items to actually drop there. That should be fine. That generic winder ran out. Right, so the log collectors we can move over there too. So we're gonna do that, which is just gonna be a little more complicated. I think this would be it. Go. And this guy. Yeah, I don't know where the middle is. So let's just do this quick and see if we can align it properly, which would be right there, and then expand it again. There we go. Go. Right, so we're done collecting sticks over here, so we can move this guy as well. Sweet. So condense these down to 7 by 7 so we can align this thing correctly, which should be right about there. Whoops. Expand the area and go. There. Collect the tree seeds. We're gonna leave this guy up here for now because we've got a crap ton of tree seeds up here already that we kinda need to get rid of. But for now I'm gonna get the stump remover. And he's gonna go in turf and stumps. So if you run out of actually, let's see. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Grab this. So if you run out of this, go snag one of these and then go dig a stump. and then dig a hole. And I think I'm gonna hold on to this for a bit, and then go up to this guy. Yeah, and then we're gonna do a sign quick. So this is where some of the really cool stuff starts showing up. Let's go make a sign quick. There we go. Right. So I'm now holding a sign that says blank. So if I do remove stumps and grab an area, then I can probably do 17 by 17, which is now centered around the sign, and link area, and we're good to go. So if I go over here somewhere, and let's just start there, and then grab the stump remover dude, and then record again, and link to structure instead. Then we can select the sign, and he will then use the sign as a reference to where he actually needs to go do his thing. So set up that for the sign as well, and he's gonna keep doing this forever. Unless, of course, he can't find let's see. Can we make him... Yeah, he's only got 2 kilobytes left. That's probably not enough. Yeah, we're gonna leave him like this. There we go. See, the cool thing about doing this with signs is that he will now look for stumps and holes inside the area that the sign covers. So when he's done processing all these stumps, I can just pick up the sign, move it down a bit to cover these stumps, and he will then start doing his thing in accordance to the new search area. That way I don't have to redefine him every time, which just makes life so much easier. So this spade supplier is running, so let's get him to do his thing, and then we're gonna add a turf layer. Actually lay turf. So this guy, I'm halfway tempted to do a sign for him as well. So I think I'm actually gonna do that. Right. That concludes the first tier of research, which is super cool. Welcome back, pancakes. Oh man, every time I see your name, I want pancakes. Oh, not good with huge storms, but I hope you guys are safe over there. Anyway, I wanted to fetch, actually, we kind of need to stop the whole village processing right now, because now we kind of have a little bit too much of the woo. So let's stop that for a bit, except for the 2 collectors, of which one is now out, which is actually pretty good because that means we can set up the second part of the winder script. So let's go do that quick. So this guy needs to search for that dude, and let's see. So there, I think it was, and then it moves down there. Yep. So that should cover that area nicely. Move that up there. And then we're gonna do these basically just forever, but exit on fail. So if he can't find one in this area, then he's gonna search this area and then go back to that position if he won't find any of them. So that takes care of that winding. This collector is running, that collector is not running, so we'll get him to do his collection stuff and fill up the rest of this woo stuff. And then we're gonna have a look at giving these villagers some huts. So might as well set those up. And I added in 4 more, so that means we've got a total of 8 villagers right now, or colonists. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. There we go. Go spend some logs. That's probably a good idea. Right, so leave that for now. Just want to do one quick fix on this guy. Though right now he's actually doing an excellent job of keeping the stump remover doing his thing, but we kind of need to move him up here. So I'm gonna do that quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually he needs to be sitting there because I'm gonna put the next patch of trees right next to it, so not a lot of room between them. And then I needed another sign, so 1 pole and 2 planks. Like so. And this sign will be for the turf dude. So play turf. And then max area, which is currently offset compared to where I am, so we'll have to fix this quick. See, it's 1 off compared to... There we go. Okay, so then we can go place this sign here, grab the turf dude, and have him go snag however much turf he can carry, and then go find some soil and structure, do the sign, and keep doing this until hands are empty or we are failing for some reason. And that will then hopefully put him back at the turf box. So if he runs out of spots to put soil, he should end up back at the box. But we'll see. There we go. Get some power on those, and I know that I'm probably gonna run out of turf, but whatever. Let's see, restart this guy. He's probably not gonna be able to do that, so we're gonna put that in there, and that will then hopefully make him go put that extra turf in the box. So there we go. They will take care of cleaning up this area, and I can move them around just by picking up the signs and placing them somewhere else, and then they'll adjust to that new area. And with some clever scripting and having bots hold the signs, you can actually have scripts be more or less dynamic to the area. So definitely have some awesome options for doing some pretty cool stuff. That's for sure. Right. So we've got all of this going. We've got all of that going. Did we get all of the forestry stuff up there now? I don't remember. Let's see. No, we still have a couple of things here. So there's a tree seed collector there that we need to move. Yeah, let's get this guy moved, because he definitely needs to. Just gonna fix this up quick so I can actually align it correctly. Whoops. And then I'm gonna go snag there. Go. Oops. I forgot to expand this thing. Go. And then I'm just gonna go snag the turf layer quick, because I kind of want to see if I can... oops, don't get that covered, please. See if we do the sign right there. That should be fine. So that'll tell the turf dude to put the turf there, which should be fine. At some point, I think I had an axe, though I do not remember where. Let's see, do we have an axe supplier? We do. We'll stop him for a minute and then go borrow this axe. That way we can chop this tree and this tree. And then we can go put the axe back in the box. And before a bird comes and steals our apple, get rid of that. Then we'll do the spade dude, have him stop for a minute while we borrow one. And I think I'm just gonna see if I can quickly... Whoops, I found a mouse. Get rid of these stumps. That way the turf dude can fill in this area too, and we're rid of those stumps, so that'll be a little nicer. And then these up here are probably going to be a bit of a problem, but we'll see if we can fix it. Right, get that back there. And get this guy rolling again, and then I actually needed to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is actually a surplus tree up there. Okay. We didn't get the axe dude restarted, so that's fine. Go chop down that tree. And see if we can get rid of the stump as well. If we are lucky, we might just be able to. Oh, shoot. Need to stop this guy. There we go. Okay, so fill up that hole and then go deliver this. Supply spade, he's there, so which dude is sitting there? That's the hole digger. Ah, okay, he just went and fetched a new one. Gotcha. Right, so let's check on the forestry quick. We still have a couple of them over here. Ah, okay. Move stick, move log, and whack a tree. And some other bot that's sitting here, basically. Oh, yeah, of course, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I moved the dude's position, but I didn't move his wind area. That's like super brilliant. Awesome thinking there, Shar. There, go. Right, and then the other guy is the whacker tree. So we'll fix him by moving this thing over here and go. And then just for the sake of getting all of them in their proper positions, we'll do a restart, because that will then move those two and we should be good to go. Right, so let's see if we can go fetch a bit of turf and get the backside of the tree farm fixed. So I kind of want to fill in these back here, a little difficult to see. There we go. There, nice. And then, yeah, we'll leave, we'll fill these in. So I'm gonna need another 6. Let's go grab those quick. There we go, then we can fill in these. And hopefully I can, yeah, I can just exactly do that without interfering with the bot, which is cool. Yoink, 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 yoink. And the final yoink, there we go. Nice, very nice. So now we've got our forestry stuff over here. Now we just need these guys to finish doing their jobs and we're good to go. So one thing that might be a bit of an issue at the moment is that we are probably more than likely going to run out of turf storage, turf supplies. So that's definitely going to be an issue. So we'll probably have to do something about that. Let's see. Right, let's check on this thing quick. Because it needs an upgrade, and for that it needs a log, 3 poles, blah 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 blah, a whole bunch of stuff. So just to make our lives a little easier, we're just gonna move it over there. Boink, and then do the research thing, stop this guy for a moment, go grab him, move him 1 spot, good to go. That way our builder bot can do the upgrading for us, so we don't have to carry all those materials, and we don't really need to worry about it. So super cool. Anyways, we're gonna run into an issue with the whole turf thing. So to fix that particular issue, I'm gonna have to go fetch the sign quick because the turf dude is done. So we're gonna go over here somewhere and see how much of this area we can actually cover. See if I could place the sign about here, which unfortunately we can't because there's a tree stump in the way, which is rather annoying. Well, I guess we'll just put it here instead then. Right. Get this guy wound up, and get this guy wound up. There we go. Running out of turf is not good because this area is rather big, so let's see if we can fix that. One way of fixing it would be to do an actual turf farm, so I think we're going to do that. For that we are going to need a box for shovels and a local storage for turf, and then so for that I would want 3 boxes for the local storage, and then let's see, 1 more box so I can control whether they should be producing or not, or rather let's see, we can do a toggle. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of script trickery. Let's get a bunch of these. We always need them, so might as well just make a few. Move this guy back where he belongs, and then let's get the research restarted, so he'll go back to his spot where he belongs. There we go. So we'll do a turf turf farm. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that, and then figure out a spot to put it, which could be, let's see, we'll put it over here, just because why not? No, actually, we'll put it behind the quarry. That'll be a good spot. So let's get, so we definitely need a box for some more spades. We're gonna need a box for some turf storage, so we can basically just have the bots fill this box up, and then we're gonna do a small little control mechanism. Yep, exactly. That's some of the more tricky stuff that you can do with the signs. Absolutely amazing that you can do moving zones like that. It's something that I've done before. Sometimes it glitches out a bit, which can be a little bit annoying when you want to fix it up again. But it's just one of them things. Right, so let's see. Just trying to think how I want this script to work. So if I do, yeah, we'll do, I don't know, 2 boxes maybe. That way we can just move the boxes and it doesn't matter. So yeah, we'll do that. Right, so this would then be the see, tool supply, turfing. No, it's not surfing. This would be turf supply, turfing. And then we'll do this as the idle box, turfing, and then we'll do a trigger box, turfing. There we go. Right. So for this, we first need to make sure that we have a bot that can keep some spades flowing. So we'll have a supply spade here, and now I can't see diddly because it's getting dark. So this guy will of course walk over to our tool shop, fetch a spade, stuff it in there. And he'll keep doing this until our toolbox is filled. And then he's just gonna follow that box. Go. Nice. Then we need a digger dude to go dig some turf. So dig turf. And this guy we're gonna set up to snag one of these if he runs empty. Actually, probably don't need that. We'll do it later, yeah. Right, so he's gonna go dig right there. And that's gonna be just a small area, it doesn't matter. There we go. And he's gonna do this, until his hands are empty. Oh, actually I do need to set it up to have him stop, because at some point this box is gonna run full, and when it runs full I need him to stop. So get rid of that. Go here until that one is full. When it's full, we're gonna have him go there, like so, and that'll be fine. So grab this and give it to that guy and start him. So put that in there. So he's now gonna go dig all of these tiles, which is awesome. Then we're gonna have a collector, collect turf But this guy is going to be a little bit different because we don't want him to just collect all the turf here. We kind of want him to go pick up turf in the area, yes, but whenever he picks up, he's gonna look for a soil tile and then lay down the turf on that tile. So we're gonna do this. That's the area, and then we're gonna have him look for. Let's see, can we? No, we can't at the moment, so let's get rid of that. Then he's gonna look for one of these and keep doing this until his hands are full. And if any of this fails, he's gonna leave here. Then if his hands are not empty, then he's gonna go here and keep doing this until his hands are empty and do this forever. So that should have him pick up a piece of turf, basically replant it, and keep doing that until he either can't find a piece of turf or can't find a piece of soil, or his hands are full. When that happens, he's going to go to this box and put whatever leftovers in there. So that should get this farm running very nicely. And for the trigger stuff, I'm gonna go grab a stone, because why not? There we go. So that's the idle box. Then might need a controller for this, but we'll see. Here we will add in a actually we'll call him deliver turf. So this guy, whenever he's triggered, we're gonna have him yeah, we're gonna need a controller bot for this as well, to deal with this circuitry here. This guy will be set up in such a way that whenever this trigger box triggers the event, he's going to start grabbing turf from here and moving it to that box, regardless where it is. So that'll be his job. So to do that, we're going to start by setting him up with the basics, which is just grab however much you can carry and then go to this box and deliver until your hands are empty. So he's going to keep doing this until let's see, until the trigger box here is empty. So when that's empty, he's gonna stop doing this transportation thing, and then we're gonna have him move to let's see, I'm gonna borrow the stone quick. So when he's done, he's gonna move to this box and then basically do this forever. So that is his job. Just gonna grab that quick, and this will then just have him sit at this box for now. So put that stone there, and then we're gonna set up a controller, and this controller will have a look at turf controller. Actually, I'm gonna rename him to controller turf instead. So there we go. And I might actually not. Oh, hi Ming, good to see you. Hope you're doing good today. Rewind this guy so he can go do his thing. There we go. Right. So come to think of it, I might actually not need this idle box. So I'm just gonna grab this stone quick and then get rid of the box. So I don't think that I need it actually. I'm good, thanks. What, a humid weekend? um, yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. It's a little, it is a little heated this evening over here. Humidity has gone up a bit, so I'm kind of expecting that we'll get some sort of shower during the night. But don't know for sure. We'll see. Yeah, probably a good idea too. So that'll get this guy moving. Then I need to move myself a bit and move that there. So that should be fine. Well, the rain isn't always my favorite, to be honest. Right, so controller EMC at your service. At your service. Yeah, it's better. Sometimes I wish that you would rename yourself in both Minecraft and on Discord as well. It's difficult keeping track of people's names across multiple platforms, to be honest. Oh yeah, that's a good way to remember it. Right. So this controller dude, his job will be to basically monitor this storage here, and if it at any point runs empty, then he basically needs to add the stone to the trigger box. And once this box runs full, completely full, he's going to have to pull the stone from this trigger box. So we're going to have him do a little bit of looping here. Um, yes, you can through your profile. There is an option so you can pick a different name, but I honestly don't know exactly how it works or whether it properly checks for name conflicts and whatnot. But I have seen options where you can change it, so should be possible. Anyway, it's getting so dark that I can hardly see my keyboard anymore, so I'm gonna risk stumbling over a furball and go turn on some lights. There we go. And one furball came running across the floor, of course. Right, so for this, we kind of want him to... actually, I need to stop the other delivery dude for a minute, because otherwise he's going to interfere with what I'm about to do. So if I put the stone in there, then we've got that script, and then I'll grab this. We will need both of them, so let's see if let's see if this box right here is completely empty, then he needs to go to the trigger box and put in actually I'm gonna cheat a little bit here, and if that box is empty, sorry, full, then he's gonna take the stone out of the box again. So that should take care of that particular issue. So the tricky thing about this is that we're gonna have him every tick he's gonna move to the trigger box right there. That's fine. The next command executed would then either be an add or a take, depending whether one or the other condition has been met. See you later, Ming. Have a good day at work. So if this particular turf storage runs completely empty, then he's going to put the box in the trigger put the stone in the trigger box, which will then have the delivery dude start delivering turf from here to that box, which should then fill it up. At some point, this box is going to run full. When that happens, he's going to take the stone out of the trigger box and basically just hold it in his hands. And that should then take care of controlling this setup. So if I go here and start this guy, he should then start moving. Actually, right now he's not doing anything. So if... And why is it not? I wonder if that's because this is missing. We'll see. Nope. Ah, because I'm a derp. I forgot to give him the stone. Go me! Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Now he should. Whoop! It's in. And the delivery dude starts doing his deliveries. And I just had a sweet mouse step on my control panel. Whoops. Yeah, we'll see. I just need to check that she didn't mess up a whole lot here. No, she didn't. Okay, cool. We're still good to go. Right, so now we have a turf farm that produces, replants and such, and we also have a delivery bot that will start filling up this box again. So that part is running very nicely now. We potentially could use a winder that checks on these two areas, so we're going to put a turf winder in there too. Just because why not? Let's see, this would be the winder turf stump. So put that guy in there, and then at some point when one of these runs out of juice again, we're gonna set it up. Actually, stop this guy quick, and then this dude, we'll have him follow the spade box. So move there. That should be fine, and then we'll fix up the rest of it once these guys run out of juice at some point. While we're here, I could actually go grab the stump sign and move it over a little bit so it covers the rest of the area. That should be fine. There we go, nice. And we can actually move the turf sign as well. So if we put that right next to the other one, we should be good to go. Nice, very nice. I love these fixer bots. Definitely love them. Makes your life so much easier having that option to just move the sign, and that's it. These guys up here should be doing fine as well. Except at some point they are going to run out of power too, which of course then is going to be another issue that we need to fix, but for now I think it should be fine. We could potentially do the quarry winder and have him, yeah, why don't we do that? Quarry. Oh man, he just sits outside. So we'll just move this over a couple of squares and we should be fine. There we go. Cool. He should then take care of that. Nice. So turf thing handled, and mouse on keyboard, which fortunately is not that big of an issue. Let's see what exactly happened up here. This guy is, oh, he's moving and he's moving and they're all moving and nothing's happening. So how come, oh, didn't I restart the the chopper dude? Yeah, I did. Ah, because the log mover ran out of power, of course, there. Right. Might want to get another one, actually. Um, yeah, why not? Let's, how are you? Oh, okay, fair enough. It was the winder that was out of power. Oops. Yeah, we'll add in another log mover here. Then when he's on his way back, we're gonna copy him. Stop. Get him to come over here, I think. Yoink. Come here. Because then we can copy his script and send him on his way. And then we'll do move log 2. And then upload script and send him on his way. Nice and easy upgrade. There we go. Sweet. Now we've got 2 log movers. So that should help a little bit with that. Oh, cool. Let's see. That would be this guy. We can now fix him. So let's record here and go there. And then I should be able to just do this. And then we'll do repeat there until forever. Exit on fail. And then we'll grab that sign. Yoink. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. And then repeat forever until error thingamajiggy and use the other sign. There we go. So this should now take care of those 2 areas. So regardless which one is where, the winder bot will always move inside one of these 2 areas to fix up the bot that's out of power. So that should be fine. And we're definitely getting this area cleared out nicely. So we can set up a nice little bot workshop here. But I think that will be for tomorrow. Because this is going to take a bit to finish up, and I think I'm just going to leave that running for off stream for a bit, just to get that finished, and then we can have a look at building a tier 1 bot let's see, combined construction or bot factory, basically, a tier 1 bot factory, which also includes a upgrade bay where we can grab all of the current tier 0 Mark 0 bots and have all of them come in to be upgraded. But that I think we're going to do for tomorrow. So for today, thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow evening, same time, same place. Have a good one. Bye.